So ethanoic acid. Already we know the structure of ethanoic acid, molecular formula for ethanoic acid, that is CH3 COOH. Then the structure, if you write, this is the structure. So structural formula it is, this is molecular formula CH3COOH. Everyone knows to write this. I think carboxylic acid group is an acid which comes under carboxylic acid group. Carboxylic acid group. So already 40 members joined. So we'll start. So already we have studied this. We have studied about the properties of properties also. So properties. Already, can you tell me the properties of ethanoic acid? Kumar,
Yes, sir.
tell me the properties of ethanoic acid.
It is sour in taste.
Okay.
It is colorless liquid.
Okay.
It dissolves in water.
Okay.
It is a good conductor of electricity.
Okay. So these are the properties. So it is a pungent taste is there. All these are the properties. So we'll now study about the chemical properties. Chemical properties. Chemical properties. So chemical properties means what? How it is made up of? How it is made up? How it reacts with other elements, other compounds. How it reacts with other compounds, other element. That is the thing here. So here, CH3COOH. If it reacts with C2H5OH, that is nothing but alcohol. This is ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol. So what happens? It produces a compound called as ethanoic. Ethanoic, or we call it as ester. And water is produced. So very important reaction is the reaction between the ethanoic acid and ethanol. The reaction between the ethanol and ethanoic acid produces a ethanoate, or which is called as as ester. This reaction between ethanol and ethanoic acid produces ester. This reaction is called what? Esterification reaction. Esterification reaction. So esterification, because esters are produced here. Understood? So this is known as esterification. So usually these esters will have some certain properties. So sweet smelling fragrance. Sweet smelling fragrance is one of the properties. Yes. So understood. So this is about the one of properties of ethanoic acid. Similarly, so ethanoic acid also reacts with NaOH to form CH3 CH3COONA plus H2O. You can see here the product is formed. One of the product is formed over here. That product is nothing but this is called as sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. We call it as sodium acetate. So you see here, it is a hydrocarbon. It's a hydrocarbon which acts with the sodium this thing. Actually, this process is known as saponification reaction. Saponification reaction. Saponification reaction. We call it as saponification reaction also. So means actually esters. So esters also are used. Esters which is produced now. This is also can be used to produce the soap actually. So this product is also used. So saponification means what? See, usually soap saponification is nothing but process preparation of soap. Preparation of soap. Preparation of soap it is actually. So how is soap prepared? Soap is actually prepared by oil and NaOH. Oil and NaOH. We heat it. We heat that, and it produces two products. That is, one is soap and one is glycerol. See. This reaction, what we wrote, see here, this is an acid. See, CH3COOH is an acid. It's reacting with the base here. Acid plus base. So here, whatever CH3COO, it becomes plus H2O. See here. So salt and water is produced. Salt and water is produced. Means this acid is fatty acid is present inside the oil. Try to understand what I am telling. A fatty acid is present. A fatty acid is present in oil. That fatty acid is present in oil. That's why we considered as that acid. So that this compound has acid. So then base, we are adding the base. So here neutralization is happening to produce salt and water. See, this sodium acetate, this is considered, means if you take, the definition of soap will, when I'll teach you the soap, concept of soap, I'll tell you still, but we'll have some clarity on this. See, means it is a neutralization reaction. Saponification means what? See, it is a neutralization. It is a process of neutralization of a fatty acid present in the oil by using NaOH. So it is a process of neutralizing the fatty acid present in oil by NaOH or KOH. So what it is neutralization here, because see, during this reaction actually the soap is produced. That's why we call it as saponification reaction. Saponification is nothing but is a process of neutralizing the acid present in the oil with a NaOH or KOH base. That's why during the soap formation, soap will have certain pH. See, soap will have certain pH. Soap alli ನೋಡಿದಾಗ pH ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. That pH is nothing but how much NaOH is used, or how strong NaOH is, how much strong NaOH is used, or KOH is used to neutralize the fatty acid present in the oil. Oil ಅಲ್ಲಿ fatty acids ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. In that process we get a soap. That process is called as saponification reaction. Even this product is also used in the process. C2, CH3, CO, C2, H5. That is nothing but ethyl ethanoate. I hope it is clear. So one more reaction is given in a textbook. That they have used here ethanoic acid, ethyl ethanoate plus they use NaOH. That is nothing but same reaction it is. So both are, it can be also written directly. We can use this also. Here the product will be different. That's all. One more reaction. Open your textbook and see. One more reaction is given in the esterification reaction part. So there they use the CH3. So this reaction CH3CO C2H5 plus they have taken NaOH and the product formed is the same CH3CONa plus ethanol is formed. That reaction is given. That is also nothing but, so ethanoic acid, nothing but sodium acetate. Sodium acetate means this process only called as saponification reaction. So somebody asking question, I asked with sir, ethanoic acid is and vinegar are same. See, ethanoic acid, ethanoic acid is diluted and vinegar is produced. Vinegar is nothing but ethanoic acid only. But what is the difference is that it is diluted. Diluted ethanoic acid is called as vinegar. ಯಾರಿದು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಶ್ವೇತ್ ಮಗ, ಇದೇನದು ಮಗ, ಅದೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. Don't use your such languages here. It can be seen by everyone. ಅಶ್ವೇತ್,
ಸರ್
ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಚಾಟ್. ಅದು ನೀನ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ನೀನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ.
ಬರಿದಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದು.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಗಿಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಮಗ ಮಚ್ಚಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ. ಓಕೆ, this is how actually it is produced. So if you have any doubt regarding this, just tell me. ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, pH. ಇವಾಗ ಸೋಪಲ್ಲಿ pH ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಸೋಪಲ್ಲಿ pH ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೋಪ್ pH ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ NaOH ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ NaOH ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆದ್ರೆ pH ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೋಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So when the pH of soap is not exactly means good for the skin, then you may have some adverse reaction on the skin. Usually, as you know that soap is a substance which is used for cleansing agent, has a cleansing agent. Okay. So, see, this is I was telling a pH of soap. Soap, if the pH is not exactly matching to our skin, means it may have some effect on the skin. Understood? That's why we use means actually we see the pH. See, in India we don't see the all that. If you take in foreign countries, they see all the ingredient, all that, and they check it. What is the pH of that? Is it suitable pH? It is a normal pH, whatever present in the soap. So we'll check it. They'll check it and buy it. But in India, you know it. Some film actors give advertisement, so we will rush to buy that product and we use that product. So that is the difference. Uh, Science and attraction. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ ಬಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಶಾಂಪೂ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕೂದಲು ಉದ್ದ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಬುಲ್ಶಿಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ಡೂ ದಟ್. Actually, so everything will have some pH. On that basis, we have to use it. Whereas I told you about oil also. Oil ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, oil is good for the health ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರ PFA ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಜನ. Like this, so we use this compound to two different processes. Vitrification also we do it, and we use it for the saponification process also. So I'll rub this. So reaction with carbonates and or bicarbonates. So as you know that already, any acid when it reacts with carbonates, any acid if it reacts with carbonates, you can see the product side. A salt is produced, carbon dioxide is produced, and water is produced. So same reaction. You have studied this in the second chapter, acid, base, and salt. So CH3, COOH is an acid, mild acid, organic acid. So if it reacts with what? Carbonate, we'll take sodium carbonate. So here what happens? This reaction happens. CH3, COO, Na is produced, plus we get carbon dioxide plus water we get. So carbon dioxide. See carbonates, bicarbonates idaga, when it is carbonates and bicarbonates are there, usually result the product will have carbon dioxide. How will you prove that? How will you confirm the gas is carbon dioxide? Neha, in this reaction, the carbon dioxide is produced. How will you confirm that the released byproduct, released is gas is carbon dioxide? How will you confirm that? Neha, how will you confirm that it is an carbon dioxide gas? What happened? Neha, do you know the answer or not?
No, sir.
Please tell me that, no? See, if you don't study in the home, it will be not of any use, online classes. So you see, so you have to go through that. You'll forget the things very fast. Yeah, Nitin, can you tell me how will you confirm that released gas is a carbon dioxide? Nitin Shetty.
Sir, when we burn a matchbox, it will not burn. It will not catch fire.
Okay. One more method. Chemical method, you tell me. This is a physical method, no? Chemical method, you tell me. If same question is asked, confirm The gas releases the carbon dioxide with a chemical process. How will you do that? So whatever you told is a physical method. So a chemical method, how will you prove it by chemical method? Vaishnavi,
Lime water.
how will you explain that? No? Elaborate.
When we
Elaborate that.
when we put carbon dioxide in lime water,
Puttalla, pass use ಮಾಡಿ pass.
yes, sir.
When you pass,
Lime water. When we pass carbon dioxide in lime water, it turns milky.
it turns milky. Okay. What is the reaction? Reaction. Tell me that in a reaction. As you told, it's exactly right. When carbon dioxide is passed to the lime water, it turns milky. That proves that it's a carbon dioxide. Tell me the reaction. So reaction.
CO2 plus CaOH twice
Uh, gives.
gives CO3 plus H2O.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Huh? So as you said, it is right. So lime water turns milky when carbon dioxide gas is passed through the CaOH twice. That is calcium hydroxide. So that is the one of the confirmatory test we are doing that carbon dioxide is produced. Understood? So like that. So for every product, no, we'll have some confirmatory test. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಾವು ಇದು ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವಿದು reaction reaction ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. We have done this reaction in the laboratory means we'll not just write the reaction on the reaction. We'll check it. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಯಾವ್ದು salt? Sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. So ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮೇಟರಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So salt it is. This salt will have some properties. ಅದನ್ನ ಆ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ we'll tell it. So on the basis of these chemical properties, we'll have some confirmatory test to the product. Then only we'll write it. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರ್ದೇ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ so we'll have some test and they have written it. Okay. So this is how it reacts. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? So HCO3 ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. So same reaction it is. So this is the properties of the ethanoic acid. So in the next part of the lesson we are going to study about the soap and detergent. What is soap and detergent? What is the difference between them? And we are going to study about the cleansing action of soap. How the cleansing action will happen. ಹೇಗೆ soap reaction ಆಗ್ತದೆ dirt ಜೊತೆ. How this detergent will work on the dirt, that we are going to study in the next part of the lesson. So I will end the meeting. Join with the same. I'll send one more link. Join with that.